Hey, Internet. Talking to you. This is our second episode of the podcast.
This is the first episode.
It's the first one because the other one didn't count. So, we're going to talk about stuff that you want to talk about.
Alright, let me do it. I'm gonna... This is Nick and Clay podcast. We're here to talk about fun stuff, and if you watched our first, our intro kind of thing that we created, we asked some of the people who were going to watch the video if they would send in some emails about things we could talk about. So let's jump right in. We got an email from a guy named Puneet, who's actually a friend of ours. Yeah. And he came up with a couple good ideas for stuff that we would talk about. Basically, the show we want to create is where you can send us emails and we talk about fun stuff, and then we can kind of bring in interesting and fun discussion type topics and things like that. And it's all together, man. It's all universal. We're just bringing the word to you. So we got an email from Puneet, and he said. He said, hey guys, some things I think you should talk about are as follows, and the first one is Mac versus PC. He said, I already know what both of you guys think, but whatevs. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole thing about what kind of computers are more superior than the other by
it's clearly
far.
Obvious.
But I am going to talk about something that Mac released this week. They released a preview for the iPhone 3.0 software. Now, if you're an iPhone user,
you can check it out right here.
That's not an iPhone. But they released they actually had a whole presentation, the whole thing. They released Spotlight, which is actually a search function on your phone, which is cool. And I just feel like all this stuff is not. They're holding out for the next iPhone to come out, which will probably have video chatting and true GPS. One of the biggest things is that now, people, this was a big debate a while ago, people shouldn't get the iPhone because you actually have to, type in, vertical mode, I guess what you call it. So you have to have your phone upright to type, and now the software is going to allow you to type, emails and stuff on landscape, so, horizontal.
Is it really that bad to type horizontally? I actually like it better.
You mean vertically? The second thing on the list was omgpop.com, which is a great website. I think you all should check it out. I've probably spent more than 24 hours on that website. And once you
fun games,
tell them about the.
So you draw things, and then people guess. So it's Pictionary.
It's online
on
Pictionary.
The internet.
Yeah,
and it's pretty fun
and sweet.
That's about all there is to it. And then lastly, CMT or BET, what channel is better? I put a lot of thought into this, and I'm gonna have to go with BET.
Why is that?
Actually, CMT. I don't listen to any rap, so yeah.
It's just not.
Sorry.
Well,
BET fanboys.
Well, Andy had mentioned that BET still plays Sister Sister and Smart Guy, which were originally Disney Channel.
That is a plus side, so.
Which were originally Disney Channel shows, if I'm not mistaken, right?
True.
So,
man, a few words.
So basically, I would want to watch the BET because they've got Smart Guy and Sister Sister reruns. And so talk about what RJ.
How's it going? I want to know what each of your perfect Sonic order would be.
Classic, the Sonic burger, or the Supersonic with cheese and everything.
Good choice.
And then they have the ice, the little balls of ice. They're so good. The little balls of ice.
Ice cubes?
No, they're not. That's a cube. They're like, you know what I'm talking about? The small pieces that you
Yep.
can just like chew in your mouth, and like they're not like hard to bite into.
I'm looking.
It's almost like a dessert. Yeah, like look right there, right there. We'll post this image so you guys can see. But like it's they're like little small things. Like a dessert.
That much better.
Although I think they're called like a Sonic Blast. It's like their desserts. You can get like a Reese's peanut butter one or an Oreo one. That's pretty good. Not a fan of the onion rings. Not a fan of the onion rings. Like it's like a number 1, number 2 supersonic cheeseburger with a cherry Coke and tater tots. That's what I would get. So what would you get?
I don't know. I get a burger. I don't go to Sonic, so I have no idea.
Well, we asked RJ what he would want, and he said strawberry banana smoothie, supersonic burger with the works minus mustard.
Yes, I hate mustard.
I love mustard. Onion rings. He's a fan of the onion rings, and cheddar bites, which I've never had. So I might have to get cheddar bites next time I go to Sonic. But whatever. Josh. He sent in an email saying, "Hey, you guys should talk about DuckTales and the current state of Poland's political status." So DuckTales. Did you watch DuckTales as a kid?
Not really.
I did. Only a few times. And then he actually sent me a video about like learning like DuckTales like taught a money lesson where there was like a thing that could like multiply, like so they multiply things, so it was like a supersonic multiplier, and like you could shoot this ray gun at like a coin and then it would multiply to another coin. And it's basically like fake money. It's like not backed up or something.
Counterfeit machine?
Yeah. Somebody look it up on YouTube, and then we'll talk about it in the next episode. But the second thing he said was talk about the current state of Poland's political status. So I did a little research, and I went on to Reuters.com.
Research.
That's how you
Research.
I mean, which sounds better, a research paper or a research paper?
Depends where you're from.
Depends on where you're from. Final word.
Yes.
So I went on to Reuters.com and I found something about Poland will send 400 more troops to Afghanistan.
There you go.
There you go.
Status update.
Next email. We got another one.
Who is it?
It's from my mom. No, I'm kidding. So my mom said, she sent us an email. Love my mom. She said, you should talk about the idea of only owning 100 things.
So do you own 100 things?
I own more than 100 things. My mom also said that we should talk about things that are green that are becoming popular. It's like, what, like,
Yeah.
actually she said more of like, what are ways that we can, where are you going? Ways that we can be green, like ways that I'm being green.
Alright, so these sun chips, they are made in a solar factory. And the bags are 33% biodegradable.
Sounds like the cat bag. And that's the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, go email us at nickandclay@gmail.com.